Welcome to GCK-KC Circle with Pastor Dr. W.F Kumuyi.
Have you ever been entrusted with an assignment greater than yourself or your personal needs?
Oh yes, it can be overwhelming and even daunting.
I can only imagine how the disciples must have felt when Jesus gave them the mandate to transform the world with the message of salvation.
A mission so great, yet so urgent, the very heartbeat of the Christian faith.
Welcome to another episode of GCK-KC Circle. My name is Jessica Babala and I'm your host. With me on today's episode is
Samuel Hadidayo. This is the King Circle, a place where kings, queens, princes, and princesses are nested, nurtured, and knitted for reality.
On today's episode, we are honored to have the convener of the GCK-KC Circle.
Leading the charge on this transformative platform is the renowned global trailblazer, Dr. W.F Kumuyi. As an advocate for youth engagement and global excellence, Dr. W.F Kumuyi shines as a beacon of innovation and advocacy for excellence.
But first, enjoy this music interlude before the message.
Our global coach, mentor, father, and teacher, Dr. W.F Kumuyi. He will be teaching us what the Great Commission really means and what we, as believing youths, must do in today's world.
The mandate in the Great Commission. This Great Commission contains a mandate. It's something you cannot adjust. Something you cannot modify. Here is a mandate in the Great Commission, given to everyone that professes to be part of the church. Here it tells us in Mark chapter 16. Mark chapter 16, reading from verse 15. And he said unto them, Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. As you look at your own world, you are a point on the map of the world. And you have a lot of other people in relationship with you. If you reach your world, I reach my world, we all together, we will reach the whole world. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. What great authority the Lord has given us. And he said, it's like he called you by, he said, come here. Go to that place and go and preach to them. Everyone there, you're getting there, will have an impact on them. He says, you are so significant. And the message I give you is what makes you so significant. Go to that group. Everyone there, whether they accept or they don't accept, you'll have an impact over them. Savor of life unto life, savor of death unto death. Those who believe among them, your message will make them to be saved. They'll be baptized in water. Those who do not believe, because they reject you, and they reject the message you have brought from the King of the kingdom, they'll be damned. How significant then we are in the plan, in the program of God. And the Lord is telling you, take that Great Commission. Make it the very center of your life. Understand, this is the greatest thing you are living for. In John chapter 17, in verse 14, I've given them thy word. And the world has hated them because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Verse 17, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. After all that, he now tells them. And in telling them, he was actually praying to the Father, as thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world. The question is, how and for what reason did the Father send Christ into the world. And Christ prayed to the Father, said, as thou hast sent me into the world, even so, for the same reason, for the same purpose, do I send them into the world. We need to understand then and begin to ask ourselves, why, how was he sent into the world? In John chapter 3, verse 17. For God sent not a son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. That's the reason God the Father sent the Son into the world, that the world might be saved. And he said, as thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I sent them into the world. Look at Luke chapter 19, verse 10. For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. Go ye into all the world, preach the gospel to every creature. We still need to reach out, and everybody needs to have the Great Commission pattern in your life, so that it will not be that we are forgotten. That's why Jesus said, peace be unto you, as my Father has sent me, even so send I you. In Acts of the Apostles chapter 1 and in verse 8, but ye shall receive power after that the Holy Ghost has come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and to all the uttermost part of the earth. Do you see consistency there? And that's why when Paul came to know the Lord, he also understood the demand of the mandate in the Great Commission upon his life. Romans chapter 1 verse 14. I am debtor both to the Greeks and to the barbarians, both to the wise and to the unwise. Paul is gone, but you are here, and you are debtor both to the Greeks, the philosophers, and the barbarians. You are debtor both to the wise, to the unwise. The Lord has given you the mandate, go and preach the gospel to them, and you are a debtor to them, so as much as in me is. I am ready to preach the gospel to you that are at Rome also, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. Are you ashamed?
Wow, that was powerful. This final instruction from Jesus before he ascended into heaven was not just for the disciples standing there that day. It was for you and me, for every believer across generations.
And if you haven't received Christ, today is your opportunity. Believe and you shall be saved.
Dear youth, the world is waiting, nations are yearning, and heaven is watching. Will you go?
Never forget this.
You are backed by his power, his presence, and his authority.
We believe that you've been impacted. Pastor Dr. W.F Kumuyi will love to hear from you. Please visit our social media platforms and don't forget to join us on the next episode of GCK King's Circle.